This video assumes that you have already configured your gateway in the initial step for SCADA Connect. If you have not performed this step, please see the previous SCADA Connect video. In this video, we'll take a look at the second step for using SCADA Connect, importing your SCADA Alarm Tags into the TopView Configurator. This step is called HMI Sync. HMI Sync will add your SCADA Alarm Tags to the TopView configuration created in the previous step. The tag names will be configured correctly for your gateway. The alarm conditions and alarm messages will be set. Alarm acknowledge synchronization can be enabled, and alarm priority and existing alarm grouping from the SCADA can be imported. Before we perform the HMI Sync step, let's take a look at the various methods used by SCADA Connect to import your SCADA alarms to TopView. Most SCADA systems provide methods to allow third-party applications to view the details of the SCADA alarms. The method used by SCADA Connect is determined by the SCADA you are using and the available options provided by the SCADA vendor. These options may include CSV tag import. Before importing the alarms to TopView, you'll need to create a tag dump file from the SCADA. Reading the project or database file. You will point HMI Sync to the SCADA project or database. Direct import. HMI Sync can query the SCADA for the alarm tag details. See the SCADA Connect User's Guide for more information on your SCADA and the available import methods. HMI Sync is available through the SCADA Connect Tag Importer. On the Tags and Limits screen in the TopView Configurator, click the SCADA Connect Tag Importer button. The options screen will appear. If you performed the steps in the previous video, you should have a TopView configuration file already started for your SCADA, and the options screen should have selected the first option to use the current configuration. Click OK to continue. On the SCADA Connect Tag Importer screen, click Retrieve HMI SCADA Tags to launch HMI Sync. Ensure that your SCADA is selected at the top of the screen. If this is not correct, use the drop-down to select your SCADA. On the left side of the screen is a set of options. The first set of options is common to all SCADA systems. This includes the options through alarm color. The next set of options will change depending on your SCADA. We'll discuss the first set of options. Information on the remaining options is available in the SCADA Connect User's Guide. The options have default settings, which are recommended for most users. The first option is the name of your TopView configuration. If you are using the SCADA Connect Tag Importer, this is the name of the configuration file currently open in the configurator, and you cannot edit the name. The second option will configure TopView to acknowledge an alarm when it returns to normal. The third option sets the name of the primary tag group for the alarm tags once they are imported into TopView. The primary tag group in TopView can be used to configure notifications, so the default name reflects this purpose. Any group names for your imported SCADA alarms will be used as a secondary tag group in TopView. Delay to notify will set an initial delay of the alarm in TopView, meaning that TopView will not record a new alarm until the alarm is true for a period of time. If set to 0, you can still delay notifications for the alarm through TopView's notification group settings. Convert caps to proper will convert the imported SCADA alarm descriptions and messages to proper case if they exist in the SCADA as all uppercase characters. Alarm color sets the default color for the new alarms in TopView. The information in Step 2 is where you tell HMI Sync how to import the SCADA alarm information. The information you will see in Step 2 depends on your SCADA. If Step 2 is displayed as a colored button, click on the button. Otherwise, you can configure the information directly on the screen. If your SCADA uses a tag dump file, you'll be prompted for the location of the file. If your SCADA uses a project or database file, you will need to point to the file. If your SCADA uses a direct connection, you will be prompted for the details of this connection, which may involve SCADA login credentials. If your SCADA supports multiple methods for alarm tag retrieval, Step 2 will include an alternate method button. The SCADA Connect User's Guide contains information on the details of Step 2 for each SCADA. Once the information for Step 2 is completed, click Step 3 to retrieve your SCADA alarms. If successful, The retrieved tags will be displayed in a tag picker. The discovered SCADA alarm tags will be displayed on the left side of the tag picker. The tags that will be returned to TopView are displayed on the right side. Initially, the right side will be empty. To add tags to the right side, you can select and drag one or more tags from the left to the right. You can also select the menu in the upper left corner and choose Move All Tags to the right side. Once you have added tags to the return list on the right, click Save Tags to return these tags to TopView. Now you're ready to import your SCADA tags into your TopView configuration. Any tag with a check mark in the first column will be imported. By default, any returned SCADA tags that do not already exist in your TopView configuration will be checked. You can check or uncheck multiple tags by selecting multiple tags in the list and right-clicking on the list, or by choosing Tags for Import from the top menu. The Tag List filter allows you to filter the list of displayed tags based on a few properties such as the tag name and tag description. Modify Tags allows you to make changes to the tags before you import them to TopView. For example, you can set the primary or secondary tag group to an existing TopView tag group that you previously created in your configuration. Most users will want to add the retrieved SCADA tags to their TopView configuration. Once you're satisfied with the list of tags to import, click the Import Tags button. Now that your SCADA alarms are imported into TopView, you have completed the HMI Sync step. Please watch the next video titled Steps After Syncing Alarms to TopView for information on verifying your gateway and SCADA tags.